Well, good evening, YouTube. It's Friday night, and it's Fired Up Friday. Hey, I hope everybody had a great week. I know I did. I did some traveling this week. I've been in Central Oregon for a couple days, and I stopped at a really cool thrift store for 10 minutes. I only got 10 minutes, and I wasn't going to get anything, but right at the last minute, I grabbed a couple things and asked him if I could buy them, and he says, yeah, sure. Gave me a sweet deal. I'm going to show you what I picked up. Stick around. If you're into that, let's do this. All right, first up, you're not going to believe this, but for $5, I picked up a full can of Power Max. I seen this baby from a mile away, and I whipped around, and I knew I was going to come back for this. And it is full. It is dated June 27th, 2002. So what is that? Over 22 years old, or yeah, almost 23 years old. I would say. I love this fuel. It's the best. So mega score. Second up is check out this canteen. Look at this baby. Is that thing the coolest or what? It's not the original strap, but this thing's been to hell and back. Look at this. It's all beat up. I love it. I've had this now full of water for about an hour, and there seems to be a little tiny, just tiny leak. I don't know where it's coming from, but as you know, these were soldered. So I think if I can identify where the little pinprick is, I mean, we're talking, it's more sweaty than it is a leak. I've had it sitting on my workbench monitoring how much water it is, and it's almost just like condensation. So this baby, you're going to see, this is going to be my water jug when I make my coffee here in the shop. It's just too cool. Thank you. I'm going to try and make myself something a little more original. I would assume that it would have had a leather strap as wide as this little bracket, and you know, this little leather gun strap or holster strap isn't much, but I'll keep it there for now, and we'll see what happens. So we'll set this baby aside. Mega score, right? Next up, frying pan. Yeah, Robert, good score, man. Robert over at Fire and Coffee, he just sent me a message on Facebook. Well, you know what? I won't steal his thunder because it's really cool, but he found a really cool pan, and you'll have to see Robert's post over at Fire and Coffee. It's a really cool situation. Check this pan out, though. It's an oldie. Look at that. You know it's old when it's got this squared off corners like this. It's a National. Okay, and it hasn't been tweaked. You look right here, and you look and see if this thing's been bent over and tweaked back and forth. I try to stay away from those. I also try to stay away from anything that's got a crack in it. There's a little bit of warping on the bottom. That's pretty natural. But when you give this a thump and it rings, it's probably in good shape. So let's clean this up real quick and see how it's going to look. All right, let's use this trusty wire wheel. This will get us going. You'll be proud of me. I'm going to wear gloves. And where's my respirator? I got one left. All right, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. All right, let's put some heat on it. Put a little oil in there, and then we'll get this get some heat going, get a little stove going, and then we'll just give this some smoke ups. Get the trusty 502 going. There we go. You guys can see it or not. See that smoke? That's what we want. Maybe just a skosh more. That's good. There we go. Do it again. And that'll do it. Around the edge again. All right, next up, I caught this little baby. It was sneaking up in a bunch of green mushrooms, and I looked down and I could see at the very top right there that, you know, that vent is just you just know. And this was tucked right in amongst all the other 220s, and 35 bucks. 35 bucks, and we're gonna fire this thing up right now. All right, set the National over here while it cools, and let's pop this vent off and see what kind of shape this vent's in. You don't have to go get my, what are you hung up on? Oh, it took a hit right there. There's the vent. Let me go get my rag and get this on here, because that oven cleaner will take this off. Come on, baby. It's going to need a little bit of persuasion. A little bit of oven cleaner. Pour that oven cleaner right on that wool. This is a all zeros. Dip this on here, and then just lightly give this a scrub. Ever so lightly. We're going to dry this baby off. You don't want any residue on this vent. Nothing. No wax. It will burn, and it will burn into the porcelain, and it'll give you a cloudy, messy looking vent. Trust me, I know the hard way. So so right now I'm gonna clean up this oven cleaner, get that out of the way, and I got a little place for this down here. I like to poke a hole in the oven cleaner and then just drizzle it out. That way, one, it pretty much lasts forever. One can, and it doesn't go all over the place, you know? There we go. There's the vent. Let's set it off to the side, and let's clean up this font a little bit. And what do we got here? What kind of cap? How's the cap look? It looks really good. Let's set that off. Is it gonna pump? No. No, it's gonna, but it's dry as all get out. So let's get this soaking in some pump juice while we'll clean up the font a little bit. There's the, pull that baby out. Wow, that's nar. All right, while my pressure builds up, I'm gonna get this, water has sat down in that tube, and I'm gonna take this to my wire wheel and clean this up a little bit. Although this is rubber, that's all cleaned up in the spring, I'm still putting it down in the pump juice. And I should have pressure here pretty quick. See down here in this cut? I'm going to clean that up a little bit, and I'm going to put some polish on this font. Alright, that's as much as I can get with that wooden handle. Take a little dab of this, throw that in there, and you get your airplane propeller. April 1982. Just like that. And now let's buff it out. And let's blow that moisture out of the pump. Oh, we have long hose. Here we go. Let's take a peek at that. Let me clean this. There we go. All right, that's gonna do. That's gonna do. And I'm going to put just a dab of lube on the threads here. Put my fuel cap back on. Nice and tight. Let's see if we get a gurgle. Whoa! Clean this bail up a little bit, and if you notice that was all the way like this, I like to give this like a little tug and bend this out so that these kind of land comfortably end to end, and I'll show you why. So that's all cleaned up. Let's go over to the other bench. Let's see, maybe we should go ahead and see if we can get fire out of this. Let's see. Open it back up again. Wants to come out up there. I wonder if we got some dirt daubers up in there. Let me look at that. All right, we're gonna have to take that generator off, and it seems like there's something clogged in that burner loop there. So let's check it out. Okay, there we are. Let's jam something up in here and clean this spout, this air tube out. I don't know if you could see this or not, but check this. Can you see that down there? Look at that. Not good. Very gently peel this baby off. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Woo! That is insane. I have never seen one completely clogged. Let's take a look at what we have in here. It is chock full of wasps. It's a wasp nest. I mean, and the whole tube is completely full. Okay. What I do is I put a spoke and I bend the spoke. So like it's just a regular bicycle spoke, and it's just bent over a piece of this, I don't know, what do you call that? Scotch-Brite? And just run that baby through. There we go. That's clean. That's clean. Now how about this? This is full. That's chuck full. This is not going to make the corner. We're going to have to get creative and dig this out. Wow. And I can with this little gizmo here. There we go. Oh, big chunk just flew out. There we go. Still though, I'll tell you who taught me about dirt daubers, and that's Rob Hall over at Bluegrass Bushcraft. He knows what he's talking about. That is for sure. I'm just gonna try. Yeah, that's looking pretty clean in there. That's pretty good. And then now we got the main tube, and that's gonna be not quite. Not quite clear yet. All right, let's get this in the garbage. And now that we got this out open this far, might as well clean the top of this and clean this generator up a little bit. All right, got those all cleaned up and ready to go. Let's put it back together and fire this baby up. There we go. We got it all back together. Now let's try to light it up. There we go. There we go. We got it. Come on, baby. Burn, baby, burn. And we need snippy snip. And let's get this thing seasoned. I think we can light it. Open this up. And there we go. It's gonna go. Yeah, I don't know why these mantles, they want to burn. They kind of start out black, but then they tighten up real nice. And they do a good job. Now this is a China globe, but it's all I got for a spare anyway. And let's put this on here. And this is why I like to give these a little stretchy stretch. There's just no need for them to be that difficult to line up with the holes. Like so. And there we have it. All right, everybody, there you have it. There's my estate sale score. We've got the National frying pan. We got the Power Max Coleman fuel cell. We got the beautiful, beautiful. We'll use this tomorrow for coffee, okay? Our new water jug. And our beautiful, beautiful green 200A. Look at that baby go. Sorry it took so long to get this thing going. I had no idea that it was going to be all stopped up like that. But I hope everybody has a great Friday night. This is my Fire Up Friday, and I'll see you this weekend.